Hello, guys. Good morning. Sorry, earlier on we did have some hitch. I hope you are doing okay. My name is Calmie, and we are already in Tanzania. Still, today is another activity. Today we are not going like at a hotel, but for today we are going around the Kariokor market. It is actually one of the biggest market in Dar es Salaam. We do have a lot of products. We do have a lot of products from food, clothes, spices, just name anything you want. And it's quite hot around here, guys. As much as we are trying to like hydrate, we actually passed to like had some little bit of soda because it's extremely hot. But we are about to show you around as we are waiting for the family. Sorry, earlier on we did have some hitch, but we are about to like show you around what is good around this particular area. So let me get first to continue enjoying because we're still at the market. And one thing that I'm going to show you is the comparison between the Nairobi market and the Tanzanian market. In Nairobi, we do have Gikomba market, and Gikomba market is known, actually, Gikomba market is known to be the busiest market. You can go there in the wee hours of the morning. You can still find something that is relatively cheaper. You can also proceed. I think it's the same way in Tanzania because right now it is a festival. It's more like a festive month. So there's a lot of cheap things around here. In terms of food, we do have the dates, the grapes. So for the lovers of dates and grapes, you got it. For the lovers who love the spices, you still got it. Tanzania gets, of course, to offer you that one. And also another thing, it is a market, so you have to be definitely cautious because earlier on I had told you, there's always that one mad person in the market ready to snatch your phone. Because I've just been around as we are waiting for the family. Let me tell you guys, it is densely populated. And in terms of food, I don't think the people of Tanzania get to starve. I don't even think the word starvation has any meaning to them because this place is blocked with a lot of food, different varieties, fresh food from the farm, no GMO, just everything is so fresh. And for a moment, I wish I could like gonna get to buy everything, but I would just wish I could buy everything and like go with it back home. But then again, who wants some bulky goods? But there's a lot of things from utensils, clothes, shoes. Um, we call them clothing, but in Swahili we call them vitambaa, madera. But clothing, from clothing, there's just a lot of things that you can't get to buy for yourself. So as we're waiting for the family, I know the family is going to be excited to like get to buy as many stuff as they can. That is as many souvenirs as they can to take it back with them in their country. And also love to appreciate everyone who is tuning. Remember, this is the Black Hot Fire Network, media for the 21st century, and we are in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. You have, I mean, the day is pretty young, but then again, it seems like it's gonna rain, and I think that is why it is extremely hot. So, Specs, you can say hi to the family.
Yeah, what's up, people? How's everyone doing? I hope that everyone is doing fantastic. I don't know if you guys are up already or we are not. If not, it's still fine. Like we said, we are at one of the local, just getting a soda because it's too hot. And things are getting a little bit crazy. The traffic is super jammed in this area. It's tight. But nonetheless, we're here to see what's good in Kariokor and just know what's going on with the market. If you're looking for a product and you don't find it in the Kariokor market, please know that it doesn't exist on the continent because this market is very busy. It's very everything is on. You can buy fruits, vegetables, spices, clothing materials, and everything else. So make sure that if you ever make a trip to Tanzania, kindly make sure you come through to the Kariokor market. Some people might not manage it, especially if you're too slow, and maybe you're not able to move in a places where there's a lot and lots of people. Then perhaps this might not be the right place for you because it's extremely busy, and lots of people, lots of cars, lots of bajajis, and it's crazy. But Sister Michelle, I see you saying a good morning. Good morning to you too. How are you doing? And also the weather is really hot today, hot and humid. I'm not used to this kind of weather in Nairobi, but nonetheless, we are not complaining. I have a feeling that it shall be raining later in the afternoon, but we are up for that. We do have some umbrellas with us. And also, we're just about to see what's good in Tanzania, Kariokor market. Kariokor market can be compared to another place in Nairobi known as Agikomba. If you are ever in Gikomba, it's almost the same kind of a feeling, you know, everything going too fast, lots and lots of products, everyone trying to sell something to you. And you also have to be careful because when you're moving along, maybe and your phone is loosely hanging, loosely on your phone, on your pocket, you never know what might happen. So I was telling the rest of the family as you're getting out of the house, please make sure you're not carrying lots and lots of stuff. And Sister Michelle is saying, I'm doing great. I hope all is well with everyone. Yes, we have been enjoying a good time. I don't know, Sister Michelle, if you checked out the other videos from yesterday. If you haven't, please go to the same channel, the Kids Newsome channel, and I'll find some videos up from yesterday. We were at a different spot, which is a little bit much cooler and a little bit less busy, but nonetheless, today we are all about going and showing you what's good in the streets, and maybe of this particular market. We shall be right back when we get to that particular part of the market. Come, you can say hello to Sister Michelle.
Hello, Sister Michelle. How you doing? Good morning to you too. And we are great. Everyone is doing great. We're just looking forward to getting to interact with the family as we get to wait for them. And remember, this is still at the Kariokor market in Tanzania. Just like Specs had said, it is good to be careful because I'm telling you, there's just a lot of people. People are out and about minding their business. No one is wearing a mask, and I'm not seeing any complaints of harm. Some time back, we had interacted, of course, with the driver, and he tells us that everything is just okay. There's no fear around here. People are just so comfortable. People know that the economy in Tanzania actually is booming because no place has been closed. Okay. I thought I was hearing some no place has been closed, and also another thing is that there's no curfew around here, Tanzania. So there's no curfew, there's no wearing of masks in any places in the mall or anything. Actually, it's you get to decide if you want to wear a mask or not. So it's just upon you. But let me tell you, I can say out of 10%, I think my music is playing.
That's all good. I'm really saying that.
All right, my phone was playing some music. All right, so sorry about that. I was just saying that everything is normal here. The economy is back. You can tell that the people are highly active because there's no lockdown. Everything is okay. Thanks to the late Magufuli, because if anything, this guy really did a very good job for the people. And also another thing is for a fact that you know, this is just normal as opposed to Nairobi. And at some point, I'm like, I do not want to go back to Nairobi. Hello, Kid.
Good afternoon.
Kid, can you hear me? Good afternoon to you too, Kid.
I hear you. I hear you.
Mm-hmm. How
Can you
you
hear me?
doing? Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
I'm doing okay. It is
Mm.
3 o'clock in the morning, or 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock, whatever it is.
View. Here it's 7 minutes to noon.
All right. How's the weather out there?
It's extremely hot. You can see I'm just wearing a vest. It's extremely hot around here. And the kid, one thing I love about it is that there's actually no fear around Tanzania. Nobody is fearing the COVID thing. There's no wearing of the masks, either in the mall or anywhere. People are just, like going on with the activities. The economy here is not stagnant as opposed to Nairobi. And the last, yesterday we had to like take Sister Sylvia to her time we were coming back, it was extremely late, but still businesses were operating. You just have to close at your own. That is at your own. If you, the time that you get to choose to close the stores. Kid, are you there? Mm-hmm.
Hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Kid.
W.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
Saying, saying, did you and Spike, anybody show up yet?
They are on the way. They are on the way. Jiman has said
Okay, on the way.
they are on the way. They are on the way. I think by now they should be almost here.
In the next 10.
Maybe in the next 10 or 15 minutes they'll be here already.
Okay, all right.
Mm.
But I tell you, I don't know why the day always starts so damn late with everybody. I don't know why the day always starts so late with them. I told them they got to get up early, like the day be halfway gone
Mhm.
before anybody gets up. It's crazy. How I said, I couldn't be in Tanzania with me. I leave everybody at 9 o'clock. I'm up and out. At least, yeah, even earlier than that, 8 o'clock.
Mhm.
8 o'clock, I'm up and out. And there'll be no 12 o'clock. I'm just getting out of bed. Key, where you at? I'm gone. I'm
You're
gone.
gonna
That's where
need
I'm
to
at.
rub
I'm
because
gone.
every
I'm,
minute actually matters.
you find me when you find me where you find me at. I'm
Mhm.
out.
That's a
You
correct
doing?
keep. You know,
Morning, Michelle. You up early? You up early, aren't you, Michelle? I see Michelle's up in here. I I didn't come on the
mhm.
Tanzania. I didn't come on the Tanzania trip, Michelle. I just arranged it. I just arranged it. You got you got some pretty cantankerous individuals on the trip. I got a policy now. No more coons. I gotta vet you. If you're a coon, you gotta be vetted. You can't be nobody's friend. No more coons.
Mhm.
Period.
Mhm.
I don't care if you hear it or not. You don't like black people, you shouldn't be in Africa. I promise
That's
black people, you shouldn't be in Africa. No more coons.
correct, kid. And I think by the time moving around from one destination to another is sort of hectic with the humid and so on. So I think by the time people get to their hotels, all they want to do is sleep. But then again, it's all about being positive. It's all about you trying to be on time because each time, each hour we actually get to miss a lot of places to go because you get to see that. This minute it's raining, the next minute it's not raining. So yeah, as much as people get to be tired, I think it's good for them to be like on time. If we get to agree on something,
If you want,
we get to do it on time.
if you want to
Yes.
stay in, if you want to stay in your hotel, you should have stayed in the state. If you want to stay in your hotel,
Mhm.
you should have stayed in the United States. You should have never left. Why go to Africa to sit in a goddamn hotel?
Exactly. It
Amen.
doesn't make any mistake. Any. I mean, it doesn't make
So doesn't make any
any
sense to
reason.
me. I gotta be
Uh-huh.
I gotta be out and about. When I'm in Africa, I want to be with the people. I want to be laughing and joking, having fun. I hotel. I can't sit in the hotel. I gotta go. Like I'm out. Gee Williams, I'm gone. I'm out. You old motherfucker Stephanie, I'm out. I'll be in the street somewhere. Y'all catch up with me, but I'm out. That's why I don't do tours. I went on a tour with somebody like 25 years ago to Ghana. It was the worst thing I ever did in my life. I said from then on, I never go to another tour ever again. Ever. Ever. I didn't meet no people. You didn't meet me. You just went to some goofy site to another goofy. I said, when we gonna meet some people? Oh, we don't really know no people. We gonna meet these fake people that we brought to the tour. I'm like, what? And I was in there with I was in my early 20s. I was in there with a bunch of old motherfuckers too. It was all 60 and older. Like, oh man, I can't. I'm in here with my great grandmothers and shit. No, no, hell no. Get me out of here. Get me. No more, no more tours for me with these old bitches. These old motherfuckers always complain about their feet was hurting. They was
Mhm.
all out of shape. They was complaining about their feet hurting. Oh my feet. Oh my feet. Oh my feet hurt. I'm like, oh my God.
People have not been exercising. People have not been exercising. Bombay down for Karibu San. They've said a peace kid and a Calmie. We're just hoping that they'll be here on time because the day is half gone. The day is half gone, and it seems like it's gonna rain. But I'm just about to show you around in the next 5 minutes as I keep on waiting for them to arrive because the destination we had set on earlier, Keith, we have walked for almost 20 minutes and no one knows that destination because there's a lot of stores that do get to sell spices. So we just thought of a place nearby that we can all get to move around. Plus it's
I know.
extremely
I've been
crowded.
there. That's the
Mhm.
only market. The other market you guys went to last time they go. That's the only market I've been to right there. Is that one right there?
Mhm.
I love it. I love
But
it.
yeah,
I love. I
it's
love. I love it being crowded. I love the energy. I love the
mhm.
people. I love it. I,
And also go on.
oh, I was saying, I say month it down, but we'll have spices up in Ethiopia probably around October sometime. Go ahead, Tammy.
Yeah, I'm saying also another thing that I love about the market is that the food there keep is fresh, different varieties, and I'm
It's
like,
fresh.
I wish I could buy everything and put them in a sack, but then again, I just do not want all that bulky goods because there's a lot of products that I interacted with them when I was a baby, and in terms of the foods, and this is the time that I'm actually interacting with them because in Nairobi it is very rare. To find some of these foods. Also, another thing is that their apples are key, that they are big and so fresh, like original. And this is the month of Ramadan, so there
Are,
is a lot of
are they
grapes
big
and
and
dates around.
are they big and delicious? Are the apples big and delicious, Cammy?
Yes, I've tried one. I've tried one just a few minutes ago. Very big and delicious, fresh. I
That's what I'm
had
saying.
to.
And, 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 and you got that nutty coon talking about the food there. And I want, lady, have you seen yourself in the mirror? You talking about the food there? It's fresh. Don't nobody in Tanzania look like you, lady. What the fuck are you
No.
talking about? Are you insane? are you
They don't
are
know.
you
They don't know what.
insane?
There is some type of a hate. There is some type of a hate that they have, towards the African people, and
Yes,
even the
exactly.
likes of. Because I don't understand why you will be hating and you are in an African country and think people are just cool actually here. People are minding their business. No one has been rude so far. People are just minding their business. Tanzanians are actually known in Swahili we call them watu wa karimu, just to say they are peaceful people actually minding their own business and trying to make you as comfortable as possible. So I do not
Yes.
understand where the hate is coming from.
Cause no, Tammy, that's from the hate of the she hates the see coons hate themselves. She hates herself, Tammy. Some people been nothing but overboard loving. Even yesterday, when they found her ass, the man was on his way to find her back to the hotel, right? How you talking about you international traveler in that? You don't know how to go 5 miles from Spiritway to Mbezi Beach, like 5, 6 miles away. You're an international traveler, but you don't know how to go 6 miles. Lady, if you don't get the hell out of here talking crazy, I'm lost. I got lost. People got annoyed when she came back. I was lost. Something could have happened to me, lady. Ain't nobody raping your fat ass. You're good. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. You're good. You ain't gotta worry about nobody trying to touch you. You're good.
If you're making my day. Yeah, yesterday was
You're not
crazy.
gonna worry
Yesterday was
about no.
actually
You ain't
crazy.
got.
Yes.
You're not gonna worry about anybody touching you, lady. You're safe.
Mm.
You are
Nobody,
good.
nobody's kidnapping you for ransom.
All right. Ain't nobody kidnapping you. You're good. Ain't
Mhm.
nobody go. Hey, you're very safe. I
Exactly.
don't
I'm telling
I
you
don't want to
yesterday.
ride in the
Mhm.
I don't want to ride in the Pajaji because you're too fat. That's your fault. You're too fat to ride the damn Pajaji. No, I better than that. Pajaji. You, listen here, you nutty broad. You just say your nutty ass in Chicago. You are out of your fucking mind. Everybody's calm and chilling. The beauty of Tanzania, beautiful out there. Like I said, I told you when you guys got the slipways to be white people out there, you was gonna love being around white people. Are there yachts out there? People out there on the boat? Yeah, bitch. People on the boat. What the fuck you think they out there doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
actually, yeah, actually.
I didn't think Africa had boats, Cammy. I thought all you Negroes were dirty and poor and stupid. They got yachts. I thought you Africans were. What are you doing with yachts, you dirty Africans? Go ahead, Cammy.
Actually, let me tell you, yeah, the sleeper hotel kit, that place was great. The view there was just, ooh, everything you want in your picture. If you are into
It's nice.
photography, you'll just get to print some of that and get to like have it hung on your wall. And yeah, there was a lot of whites over there, but. Irrespective, we still did have some, a lot of Africans there also, like going around the activity, enjoying some seafood, some partying on the yacht, just in the middle of the ocean. I mean, Tanzania is so, so big. And I did not want to mention, but someone kept asking, like, is this still the Jerusalem? Yes, girl, it's still the Jerusalem. I mean, this is a very, very, very big place. You cannot say that from here to the other side, it's Zanzibar. That's definitely a no. Zanzibar is a miles away, but not that far
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it's not too far. But yes, you nutty broad. You're still in Dar es Salaam. It's a big city. Yeah, so it's
Mm-hmm.
a big, and oh, they got, cause I know she said, they say you, G-Man said you and him were by her when she said that crazy stuff. You guys both laughed and looked at her crazy. Are there yachts? Are people on those yachts? Yeah, those are slave ships, bitch. They're gonna take you, take
Yeah.
Africans away from slaves. So
you
crazy
know,
ass.
yeah, that's a messed up mindset. That is a messed up mindset about Africa. Kid, I'm about to like
Yes.
head out, and I'm about to like head
Go
out
ahead.
and show around as we wait for the family. But
All right. Go ahead.
it's high time, like yeah, I'm saying it's high time that people get to have that to stop that mentality that Africa is poor, that Africa cannot afford this and that. Excuse me. The Africans themselves are comfortable in that country. They are living, I think, even better than you in your own country. They have learned to survive with these.
Exactly right,
This.
Tammy. Exactly right,
Mhm.
Tammy. That's why she was all messed up when she went to Slipway, because it was all nice and
Mhm.
all high class. Like, oh my
Mhm.
God, this is beautiful. Yeah, you bum. Yeah, you bum bitch.
She wanted to see big rats and cockroaches.
Yeah.
Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. You get your story. I think Specs is you don't forget the model.
what are they doing with Cammy? What are they doing with yachts? What are these Africans doing with yachts out here? Are
they,
those yachts, Cammy? Are those
they
yachts?
stole them. They stole them. I'm about to like yes let me flip the camera. Specs is with the family. I think they are already here. So we are about to pick them, but in the meantime I'll go on showing you here. And kid, let me tell you, we cannot use first of all, thank you so much. I'm about to become rude and mean to anyone who tries to touch I keep calling it the selfie stick. Anyone who tries
You
to
don't
touch
you,
it
you don't
because
let
that is
you don't
so
let no one
dope.
disrespect you don't let no
Mm,
one
mm,
disrespect you,
mm.
Cammy. You don't allow no one to
Not
you don't allow no one to show you disrespect.
I'm tiny bird. Don't mess with the tiny girl. She gonna bite. Let me. I'm waiting for space to come out. I cannot. Sorry. All right. As I wait for space.
Sawa sawa, kituoni yote tunakuja pale.
All right. Here we are. Kit, do you want some cooking pots?
Yeah, I think the cooking pot. Somebody, somebody gonna cook.
Kit, I'm
I'm not. I'm not gonna do the
again.
cooking. Somebody gonna cook for me.
Mhm. I'm going to send them with niche some six heavy cooking pots so that you can be cooking some stew for yourself. I'm waiting for Specs to like inquire about the direction. Straight. You see, there's a lot of things. This is just more like Nairobi. And Kit, also the building. You see, like the buildings over there. That is the same setting that we have in Nairobi at a place that is called Ngara, Nairobi. The setting is the same. The hawkers with their products and the buildings where people get to live. But I cannot live near a marketplace. I mean, it's gotta be extremely noisy. But there's a lot of products around here, from plastic products, clothes.
I see.
Yeah,
Food.
if I had my own truck, trust me, I would have bought the entire Tanzania and returned Kenya to like flex on people because actually their products are so unique. Their products are so unique as compared to the products that you do have in Kenya.
No, they're not.
There goes
They're not
Spike.
unique, Cam. They're just something you're not used to.
But
It just means you're not used to them, Cam, because you're from Kenya. If you was a Tanzanian, you'd be used to those.
mhm,
And then when you went to
yeah,
Kenya, then,
true.
oh, these products are
Hmm.
so unique in Kenya. These products are so unique, and people in
Yes.
Kenya are like, these ain't unique.
Hmm.
These ain't
Yes,
unique. Ain't
it's
unique
because
to
yeah,
Tanzania.
they do have a lot of variety.
Okay. But Cammy, can you find me a
Yes.
can, Cammy? And since I got variety, Cammy, can you find me a good, beautiful, chocolate African wife in that market?
Wait, come up again. Can I buy you what?
Can can you find me a good, reliable, chocolate, beautiful African wife in that market?
Yes, I'm going to package and send it to you via Amazon. I'm going to get
She
this just
she
the
can't
right
she can't
size
look like
for
them
you.
them.
And I'm going to make sure she's pocket friendly. I'm going to ensure that she's not expensive. Bye, Kama.
Yeah, make sure you're not expensive. She got she can't she can't be like them two bras. She can't be like that bra that was out there talking about are those both? Are those
No, no, no.
they can't be fat and funky. All right, they can't be out of shape.
She's going to ensure that
Talking about
she's going to ensure that you're comfortable, and she'll be cooking your
yeah.
food on time. Some sweet, delicious food on time.
All right,
You see
hey
some
that's what
sandals
I'm
over there?
talking about. Cool.
Uh huh. I got you. What are friends for? If you can see how
I love
busy
that
it
out there.
is,
Yes.
but I wouldn't mind
Yeah, I
living
love
in
it.
Tanzania. That's it.
I'm gonna
Oh
get a
yes,
house
okay.
over. I'm gonna get a house over there so we go back and forth. Damn, Spike's ass. Spike's supposed to be all up in Arusha, up in the damn way, nothing happening. Damn, Spike's ass. I think I like to go. I think Arusha would be very good. No, I'm not. I'm not an old man, Spike.
That will be some vibe.
I want to get it. I'm gonna get a permanent house over there. Permanent residence for Black Hot Fire. My voice is going out. Ayo.
Mhm.
12 hours. Oh, do I think it's safe, Muffy? Yeah. I think yeah, oh, you're talking about fasting, Muffy. Yeah, fasting didn't come
Bombay
from
Dumper, you're asking
Islam.
Kate
Yeah.
if he thinks it is safe to eat or drink anything for 12 hours.
Yeah, no,
You think it's safe
that's
not
what
to eat?
Muffy's asking.
Why
Actually,
would I start?
actually, that's healthy, Muffy. Fasting is African. See, all these traditions you think came from Islam or Christianity, these are lies. These are ancient African traditions. Fasting is healthy because if you eat, them big fat coons that came should have been fasting a long time ago. Fasting is healthy. Yeah, so not to drink water and so it's
Olivia,
always good to drink. It's always good to drink water, Muffy. But fasting, not eating, is actually good for you. Actually, you don't need to eat. You can be African, but you don't look African. You don't really need to eat. You sun gaze and you get energy from the ether.
but kid, honestly, I cannot survive for 12 hours. I think there'll be some part of religion that I'll have
See,
to escape.
there you
12,
go. You
12
there you,
hours?
but Cammy, that's why you better not never
Olivia.
marry a Muslim.
I wouldn't even risk. So, I wouldn't even have dared do that. I mean, all those rituals, in terms of
Exactly right. You got to hide to eat,
especially
Muffy, but
this
that
festival. Okay,
just
the
that.
food is
Okay,
awesome,
why,
but I
why,
cannot.
why
I
can't
hate
you?
food.
Why can't you tell them, Muffy, that you're not a Muslim and you don't want to adhere? Muffy, why can't you tell them you're not a Muslim and you don't want to adhere to Ramadan? You want to do what you want to do. Why can't they respect your rights to not want to do the shit? See, that's why this religion is phony. You can't respect your children's right not to listen. Yeah, if you guys want to fast, go do it. You should have to hide to eat, Muffy. You're a grown man. You better tell your parents, listen here, I don't want to do that. Okay, you chose to be a Muslim. That's your choice in your life. Now I need to make my own choices. I choose not to be one. That's my God-given right. That's how religion, it's phony. It becomes mandatory that you got to follow all these fake traditions, and people don't even know the history of the shit. History's all a lie. Some Muhammad who ain't never lived, that's a lie. when he did, even when they wrote about him, he was a damn pedophile. All this other crazy shit. You should have the right, Muffy, not to hide, to eat. Oh, Muffy, never. You are going against Allah, and you're going to sin and go to hell, and you're not going to get your 35 virgins.
All right, you go. We got the direction right. The good thing about here is that you can ask for the direction, and people are so willingly to like help. In Nairobi, someone will be like take you for like even twist the road and then decide to charge you. Oh man, why don't that? Decide to charge you like I've taken you this, only for you to come back and realize they have actually taken you the other side of the building to make it look like it's a far.
They give you wrong directions, but well, sadly enough, that's the way that the first president set the country corrupt. Set the country. Everybody can't trust one another. Who's bringing you this? Can't nobody. He didn't bring brotherhood and love into Kenya like he was supposed to do. So you listen to that and set up the
Exactly.
country different. He collapsed all the tribal shit. They're your brothers. So you help one another. You don't always try to get over on each other.
That's true.
I said you should be tired of pretending they don't want me to burn in hell, so I gotta be miserable. Muffy, there is no hell. Ask your parents, how do you burn? Ask them, how do you burn a spirit? Believe me, Muffy, there is no hell.
Uh-huh.
That came in their mind. There is no hell, Muffy. Muffy, do me a favor, because you always be studying. Go back and look up the beginning of hell. Hell's a new concept. It didn't exist after they got the religions installed. It's a lie. You're not going to any hell, Muffy. You are an eternal
Bombay is scared.
spirit. There's no hell for you.
Bombay is scared of burning.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Bombay is
It's supposed to be. Hell, they said 4
scared
a.m.,
of
but I don't see nobody back there. What time? It was 5? I knocked on the door. Nobody answered the damn door.
burning. Bombay, don't worry. You're gonna meet the 7 virgins in. Bombay, hide camera.
Yeah.
Camera. Oh, it's on.
No, she just. Let's go on.
Sure. Internet yangu iko. Kit, can you hear me? Yeah, the rest of the family is here. Kit, let me know if you can hear me.
Oh, I think we lost Calmie, huh? Your camera froze. All right, then. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh, I think I lost everybody again. Yeah, but Mumpy Daffodil, if you're still there, brother, look, you deserve. Right, it's all early in the morning over here and shit. Went up in the damn. See where I'm going at. You know, you're selling up your parents, and most people wrapped in some lies and superstitious lies. There's no hell that you're gonna be burning in eternal damnation and all that shit. And listen, and I love my African people and people. Islam is a lie, the Mumpy Dad. It's a lie. Just like Christian Sandy is a lie. They took one lie and made another lie religion. Christian Islam comes out of Christianity. The funny part about it, you got both religions both supposedly fighting each other. That's a lie. But Islam comes out of Christianity. That's why you got the same deities. You have the same group of characters. Let me just carry it. You got the same group of characters, right? In your Islamic faith, same way you do in your you just carry me back, yeah. You got the same group of characters, right? You saw with Abram, right? There's a lot Abram. And then you got the goofy story about Abram's son Isaac, who has the two kids, and supposedly God gives somebody's inheritance to the other goofy kid. what kind of dumbass God is that? he fools the other kid. Said, "I'm gonna give your inheritance to the other one. I'm gonna make them a great nation," and all this other ridiculous ass shit. You sound stupid. That means the God's a dummy. What God don't know? You know, it's just completely idiotic. But you got the same deity, except you couldn't get the backward white Muslim to believe in the white Jesus mess. They said, okay, we can't believe in the Jesus thing, and so they create a prophet Muhammad for the same enslavement of your mind. understand it's the same nonsense given to you by the same people. That's why I told you the Quran was only just finally written, finally got ratified 100 years ago. 100 years ago. And it wasn't called Islam. Okay, we keep calling it Islam today, Mumpy. It wasn't called Islam. It wasn't no Islam. It was called Mohammedism. It was called, go look this up, Mumpy. You're a good student. It wasn't even called Islam, Mumpy. It was called Mohammedism because they had no book. It didn't have any. They used a lot of the old Bible books, but it didn't have any literature, right? They didn't have any framed literature, whole Quranic text. They had fractions of text, but it didn't have no whole book like a Quran that they finally created, and it got ratified in 1924, 1920, whatever. Just 100 years ago. So it's not an ancient text. That's another lie they give you. You can go look all this stuff up. Sadly enough, most Muslims don't look up none of this stuff. He said, I'm practicing Islam. There was no such thing. It was called the followers of Muhammad, and it was known as Mohammedism. It wasn't even called Islam. But most religious people, whether they be Christians or Muslims, they don't know history. So those books are easy. You believe what's in them goofy books. You believe that. It's not history. Nothing ever happened in that Quran ever happened. Nothing in that Bible ever happened. And since the Bible is a lie, the first books of the Quran are the Bible. The Bible is a lie. Was never no motherfucker named Abram became Abraham. Didn't know crackers were slaves in Egypt. Come out of Egypt. At least there were no slaves in Egypt ever. That's a lie. African didn't practice slavery. So later on we became corrupt and started doing that. And all these religions, Mumpy, are cuts because you were teaching a lesser people about spirituality. So they took those practices, African practice, and made religions to take a savage, which are white people and Asians, and civilize them. See what you see, and I want you to take away all the facade, Mumpy, and realize Buddhism, Hinduism, Christian, Islam, it's all the same thing. And they all come from Africa. It just cuts on African spirituality that people now design for control and create a religion. But they all came out of Africa. That's why you see the same thing in Christianity, in Islam, in Buddhism, Hinduism. It all came out of Africa. It's the same thing. That's why you got the Hare Krishnas, Christ in India, and all the sutras, the Christ in India, and the Buddha is the Christ. It's the same shit. It just repackaged for that culture, for a lesser people's culture who took those teachings and made religions out of them. They're not true. They were supposed to be spiritual practices and learning how to raise your vibration and raise yourself to the godly standard that you are. Because you as an African, you are a living God. And people hear that, it scares you to death, but that's the fact. You weren't supposed to be worshiping anything. To worship a God outside of you, Mumpy, is to worship a lesser God, a lesser deity. You are part of the whole, part of the all. Think about all this hell. There is no God that want to kill you and burn you up. The real all doesn't want to burn you up. Can't burn you up. You are energy. And understand this through science, Mumpy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. You as an African have always existed. Always. One shape or form, you have always existed. So there's no burning hell and dying. Your energy. There's no death for you. But I can't control you. I can't control you without you thinking about a hell or a death or dying. Yeah, that's on purpose because I can't control you, Mumpy, unless you believe in a hell or a death. That makes you're controlled. You're scared to actually know that you're scared because if I do this, I'm gonna go to hell. I'm gonna be burned. Ain't it funny? You're Christian. You Christianity and Islam. I think they're different. They're not the same fucking religion. That's why you both got that goopy hell. At least the Buddhists who took the religion know there's no hell. There's no hell. No such place. Where's hell at? Yes, oh, it's in the ground? No, you in an infinite universe. So where's the hell at? These religions keep you ignorant and dumbed down. Okay, you're in an infinite universe, Mumpy, with infinite dimensions. Not just a universe. You got infinite dimensions, depending on how you vibrate. So where's the hell? It can't be in a physical place. And then when this body dies and your spirit leaves, your soul leaves, how can you burn a soul? You can't. It can't ever burn you or bind you. You're etherical. You can't burn a spirit, Mumpy. You're not in physical form. You can't burn a spirit or a soul, whatever. But it's like it's the mind of a child. Religion keeps you like the mind of children. And I can see that because your parents do when they love you. They want to believe that you don't do it, you're going to go to hell because they're caught in a lie. And they're probably too old to change. It scares them to death. But you got to be able to walk in your own truth. You got to be able to be allowed to walk in. And like I said, you might lose some people, Muffin, because I hate to tell you, even though they're your mother and father this lifetime, you may be an older soul than them. They might not be. That's just lifetime that you came back and they're your parents. But through the grand scheme of things, you are a independent soul. They weren't your parents in another life. You might have been their parents or whatever happened. But you got to be able to walk in your own truth. And you might lose them. I lost my grandmother. I wasn't gonna live a lie so she could feel good. I wasn't gonna live a lie so she could feel good. But the truth is like I gotta give Dr. Mumby credit. She finally got it right. You're gonna lose people. She started to lose a lot of people because she now woke up. Everything you've been taught is a lie. It is a lie. You want me because my grandmother and family live in a lie. I got to stay in a lie. My brothers and them are still in that lie. That's them. I'm not gonna live in the shit. And then it's not the fact that it's a lie. I can prove it's a lie. See, it's not the fact that you don't know it's a lie. You can prove it's a lie through history. You can prove where all this fake religion started. It's a lie. Islam can't even be a real Islam or Christianity don't even go back past 2,000 years, Mumpy. If you're talking about Christianity, they finally ratified it. It was might have been 900 AD. That's 1,200 years ago. And they were still adding on it after that. So ain't no religion that's not neither. It's damn. Let me put it like this. Christianity and Islam is not even ancient. It's not even ancient. They're not even ancient. So what religion could be honest and it's not even ancient? That means the people, our ancestors that lived, I'm just talking about 1,600 years ago, didn't worship none of that shit because it didn't exist. There was no Christianity. There was no Mohammedanism because of what they call Islam. It didn't even exist. So the people that lived, let's say before then and back 1,000 years before that, another 1,000 years, another 1,000 years, another 1,000 years, they didn't know nothing about no fucking Christianity. They didn't know nothing about no Mohammedanism. What happened to them, Muppet? Did they all burn in hell? They didn't know none of that goofy shit. Did they all burn? No, because the religion is a lie. The real spirituality has been covered up because that's the truth. That's why that's been here since existence. You can go back and find African spirituality millions of years on the planet. Millions. So that's obviously the truth. These religions are all new. So they're lies. There's no Christianity in the ancient world. There's no Islam in the ancient world. Does not exist. So it's a lie. Common sense tells you, but damn, it don't exist in the ancient world. And it's a lie. There is no BC Christianity. There is no BC Islam. It's a lie. None of them are BC. They're not even ancient. Shit. The recent new religions. You're like, well, damn. This shit don't even go back 2,000 years ago. What about the people who lived 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 years ago? I mean, we go back further than that. But what about them? Did they die and go to your hell? Wasn't nobody named Muhammad. Wasn't nobody named Abram. They didn't live. They didn't exist. Exactly right, Mumpy. There you go. Where'd you know your language? That's all African. There was no heaven and hell. Exactly right. That came recently to control. You got a group of animals that masquerade as human beings, but they control the planet, so they need a fear and they need a fear mechanism. What's called a carrot and a stick. Carrot is heaven. Do what I say, you'll go to heaven. Don't do what I say, you'll go to hell. It wasn't in our language. Neither was prison. These things were not in no African languages, ever. So were all your ancestors evil? It's ridiculous. But if you come back with a critical mind, and your parents are, and this is what you got to say, your parents are actually more immature than you. And you're just going to have to let them stay in the immaturity, but you don't sacrifice your truth anymore now that you know the truth. Because you can't live in a lie. It's too hard to live in a lie, Mumpy. It's too hard to live in a lie. It's too hard to make other people happy. It's too hard to live in a lie. And sadly enough, Islam is a lie. Christianity is a lie. They're controlling mechanism for these animals that control the planet to control their other animals, the other people who are not complete human beings. To give them a moral code, because you were dealing history. History would tell you were dealing with savages. The white Arab is a savage. The white Caucasian is a savage. So they were giving them a book of morality on how to behave and not to be savages. But they're still savage and wicked. They still created slavery and all other wicked ass shit. Because you can't change the nature of something just by giving a goddamn book, a book of words and shit. That don't change the nature of this bastard. Yeah, you know more now. It's hard to get out. Yeah, like that's me for Christianity. I couldn't go back to, at 19 I knew it was a lie. College and research, I knew it was a lie. I couldn't live a lie. I believed in the hell shit too. It scared the hell out of me. I laugh at it today, but I can remember being 19. That shit scared me to death. Man, what I'm gonna do is with hell real. The lie is so powerful over the mind. It is powerful. You're scared to death. This shit is scary. Talking about this hell and you're gonna burn in hell and you can't logically think. Back then I couldn't. I said, how can you burn the spirit? The answer is that you can't. You can't burn the spirit. Absolute nonsense. So, and don't argue with them. You're not gonna be able to change them. You're not gonna. I tried to talk to my grandma. You can't change them. That's their truth. And then another thing, they don't want to believe that their whole life was a lie too, mom. People are afraid to wake up because they say my whole life was given to a lie. They don't want to do it. And the grand thing about it, which is so good, you got these institutions, Muffy. That's what keeps the lie pervasive. You got these mosques all over the world teaching that lie. You got these churches around the world, these institutions based on a lie. You say, well, how can it be a lie with all these mosques everywhere and these churches everywhere? It's a lie. Pope is a lie. And the funny thing about it, I think most Islam people probably, if they want to study, that's why you find a church next to a mosque all the time, a church and mosque, church and mosque. It was the Catholic Church that started the Muslim shit. Most Islam people don't even know that. They fight against the Christians. Listen, it was the Catholic Church who tried to dominate the white Arab and civilize his ass so they could dominate his ass. He wouldn't accept the Christianity. Hey, man, we can't believe no motherfucker dying and coming back and all this crazy shit. So they took the same story and they repackaged it, and then wrote it's the same wicked shit, and then wrote a language. The Arabic language, Mumpy, is not ancient. They wrote the shit to go with the religion. So if you lived in those countries where Islam is practiced, you what? Learn Arabic. You learn different forms of Arabic because there's different dialects depending on where you're at, because there's no uniform Arabic around the world. It's different dialects of Arabic. But they created the language to go with the religion. That's how you know it's a scam. You go past Mohammedanism, there is no Arabic language. It doesn't exist. That's how you know it's wicked. I say, man, we got to control these other bastards. We got to create a language so when other people are born into it, they'll just accept the religion because the religion is part of the language. It's sewn into the language. Arabic is sewn into the Islamic or Mohammedanism language. It's some brilliant, wicked ass shit. The language didn't exist. They say, well, damn, language didn't exist. Yeah, they created the language to go with the religion, dummy. Like, damn, some wicked, brilliant shit. Wicked. It's some wicked ass shit. So, just like when they were creating the damn Christian religion, Hebrew, they created the Hebrew language. I'll try to show you about to go with, so that they created that language to go with that new religion they were creating called Hebrew. From Hebrew, you get Christianity and you get Islam. So it means they learned and did the same shit over and over again. Hebrew comes from Greek. That's a fact. I try to show people. They created that Hebrew language to go with that goofy religion. That lie. It's a lie. Then they created 3 more religions out of the lie to control. And you all scared, man, if I do that, I might go to heaven. Get my 13 verse. How do spirits be virgins? How you having sex with these virgins in this mythical heaven? How you having sex with all these virgins I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not. I might be on my leg. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Yeah, I'm starting breaking up. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Yeah, let me know if you guys can still hear me or not. I start breaking up. Early in the damn morning. My voice still messed up. But, all right. And, and then when you start waking up, it's hard to understand how people can still believe this lie. But you got to be also respectful because you were in the lie for years too. I was in that lie. I sometimes don't have patience for it no more, but I got to be a little understanding. And I guess I've been so many years out of the lie, I forget how it was to be inside the lie. But it's, you know, if first say if you don't believe in a God, the religion you believe in is not God, dummy. Actually, the anti-God. You, like I said with these virgins, how are you gonna have sex with these virgins and you are an etherical spirit? You have no form. You have no shape. You're not in the physical. Because this world is the illusion. The spirit world is actually the real world. So there is no physical. You won't be having all these virgins in the non-physical world. And that indoctrination is dangerous. Why they got all those damn madrasas over there in those Islamic countries that's teaching children that dumb shit over and over, reciting that. You reciting that shit over and over and over again. You're not learning how to critically think. You're just reciting the same bullshit over and over again. You're never learning anything. You're reciting nonsense. And since you're a child, that's all you know, becomes part of your belief system. And you don't know how to critically think yourself out of that. You just regurgitating shit over and over and over again. And even in the Christian insanity, you're doing the same thing. So, you know, you're not taught to critically think. You don't know these religions ain't even old. You don't even know none of that. You think these religions were here forever. Then you go, hey, how old are these religions? And you go, dang, oh, yeah, shut up. You don't question God. But why did God make this religion all late in the world? Why wasn't it here thousands of years ago if it was the true religion? Well, people didn't know how to make it. What? Well, if this is the real God, he would have made himself known in the beginning of everything. Why did he wait so damn late to create Christianity and Islam and shit? That don't make any sense. What about the people that never knew his ass then? Well, they died without knowing. Yeah, these religions came yesterday. Exactly right, Muffy. That's how I knew they are. These religions came yesterday. It's absolutely crazy. But growing up, you don't know that. I didn't know that growing up. These religions came yesterday. Like, damn. Religions came yesterday. This shit ain't real. It's phony. And the funny thing about the elite that run this fucking globe don't worship none of that shit. They're the ones who know where it came from. They're part of the ruling families that started these goofy religions. And they don't worship none of that shit. Because they know it's a lie. They know it's a lie wrapped inside a lie, wrapped inside another lie. You know, you have to have critical thinking. You know, if this world is so ruled by this fake God. You're talking about, why is it so fucked up? Why are black people catching so much hell who are the original people? When's this God going to intervene on us? Because that God is not your God. That's why. Individual is not your own. What Arab have you talking about that Islam should be the most racist motherfucker on the planet? Talking about that Islam shit to you. You brother Islam. No, you only brother Islam as long as you follow what they're telling you to do. They're the most racist motherfuckers on the planet. And the religion was actually given to them. It wasn't a religion at the time, it was just spiritual practices. The Catholic Church changed it to religion to dominate their stupid ass. We might do. You might. You won't come back as a white guy, Muffy. You always come back black because you're a melanated being, so that means you're a high spiritual being. Your blackness actually means what you are, that you're high. I don't want to come back either, damn it. Because you don't know how long it's going to take to get the information. I might come back as a nutty, Orthodox fucking Muslim or some shit. God damn. This wicked bastard might run this shit and have me born into one of these fucking madrasas. So, I'll be out there killing people, talking about in the name of Allah, Allah Akbar, running around being jihadish. Yeah, you don't know Allah. My name is Abraham Muhammad or some shit. That's where we are. We're on a prison planet. And that deed is the one we worship. And it's no better or less than you. Because it is a black entity. It would manifest as a black man. Oh shit, hold on, Muppy, hold on. Hold on, give me a second.
Kid, sorry, we did have some slight hitch. We did have some slight hitch. I don't know if I'm late or I'm on time. Kid, I can't hear you for some reason. But we are back. We've met with the family. We've met with the entire family, and we've just finished some pudding. I think Spike is already done with his. Everyone is finished with the pudding, and we just want to like eat out. There is Angela. Angela finally made it. There is Nish also, and John and Jiman. So we're just almost winding up and going. Kids, I can't hear you for some reasons. Kit, let me know if you can hear me. And sorry guys, we did have some slight internet connectivity, and it has actually stopped raining. It's already sunny. I mean, I just love how Tanzania is. Like 1 minute it was raining, the next minute it's sunny. And Bombi said, Kit, I don't want to reincarnate into this prison planet. I might come back as I. This is very hilarious. And I used to get beat in those madrasas back in Gambia just to memorize exactly. Let me tell you, you have to memorize all that they're telling you in the Muslim book, all those the Quran and so on. It's quite a little bit hectic. But you're heading out. We are done. We are heading out now to the market to shop. Let's get to show you more of that. Keith, I cannot hear you, or maybe you can hear me. I don't know. Maybe it's the issue with connectivity. I can't hear you.
The connectivity,
Yeah.
something else. All the connectivity come microphone. Yeah, let's check if the microphone is muted.
The microphone is on.
Let's check the setting to see what's going on.
I'm sorry. I was all up on sleep. Yeah, we require more sleep than women. We burn all our energy and start up on the plane. Yeah, I didn't sleep there. I didn't sleep when I was here. I mean, I'm not tired. Not physically tired. I'm just sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, we are back. We're back.
But it's a good thing.
Keith, can you hear me?
Okay, me back?
The Monday is
Yeah, I need your name by the beach, man. You know, I'm falling asleep on by the beach.
Keith, let me know if you can hear
Hear
me.
me back? Yeah.
Yes, now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So like everybody's already having a good time out there.
Sorry, we did have some glitch. Actually, we're waiting for Sister Angela, but we are all together. We just stopped for some pudding and then we are heading out. It has stopped raining, actually. It has stopped raining. Let me just be out. We are.
All right.
Jiman is almost done, yeah. I'm reading the comments here on the madrasans on Bombay Dampa.
My big dad said he's gonna make you his Muslim wife and you're gonna eat and you're gonna fast for 24 hours, Cammy.
Tell him it's never gonna work that. It's never gonna work that. There's no way I'm fasting. Even fasting for 2 hours, I'm like, there's something wrong with my system. I cannot. Bombay, I think that it's going to take some type of sacrifice for me to accept.
I damn you, Cammy. You're going to hell. I was going to put you in hell, Cammy, but not one of the damn, but not one to fast for 12 hours. You're blaspheming against the Lord, Cammy.
Trust me, I'm going to sweep. I'm going to sweep the path that well for everyone who is also fasting because I do not believe in that.
You're going. It don't matter whether you believe it or not. You're going against you're going against the Lord, Cammy. You better believe it.
I'm about to leave, but everyone is here. Let me give you. You can say hi. You can say hi to Keith. Hi, Keith. Can you hear me? Can you hear you? No. Hi, Keith. No, I can't hear you. No. Can you hear me? Keith, can you hear Sister Angela? I think for some minute there was the issue with
The internet?
yeah, the internet. But just say hi. J-Man, say hi. Cheers. John, you can say hi. Peace. Spice is also there.
Family, I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Say Bombay Dampa. Who is that?
Bombay Dampa.
Dampa. This one, yeah, we lost it, but
Yeah, we lost it for a moment, but we are. Jiman is almost done. It's hot here. I think I'll just step outside as we wait for Jiman. Spikes, I'm outside. I'm outside. Let me just get to show you around. So we are all here. We are all packed. We're heading out because we cannot continue staying here. It's extremely hot. But let me just get to switch the camera and get to show you more as we head out to shop a few things because we cannot continue staying here. You can see how sweaty I am. We are outside. We are outside, Jim, and you can drink it slowly. Woo! Wow! It is hot. One minute it was raining, the other minute it's not. These are just some fast food joints. There's also some traditional food. Oh, let's wait for Jiman.
What are those things?
The good thing.
What's those up there?
Where?
The blue and the green.
Oh, net.
Oh, you
Mosquito net.
I wonder how much it is, 'cause I would love to put that over my bed in the summertime.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, the mosquito net. So we are out already. Some spices. These are into spices. When the direction gani?
I found a missed call.
So we start from where? Okay. The other side is extra busy. Okay. Bombay, the family has said hi back. For some reasons, I think we lost it, but the family has said hi back. Everybody is, I think we are full. Nobody wanted to really eat then, but we are full. Bombay, let me get you a pair of socks and then I'll give Spikes when they'll come to Egypt. Let me know what you want. If you want some socks, if you want some sunglasses, straight. Yes, it's almost crossing off. All right. Like I told you, there's everything. Just a lot of similarity with the Kenyan market. Yes, we go there. Okay. Spike. Kinanis. Okay. Tuachil wasije wasipotee.
You can actually get, maybe as you proceed, you can get maybe some grapes or dates to take with you if you are a fan. Or some cashew nuts. It's true. I going to run again.
I just go back to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to mission them to the beach.
Yeah.
All right. I think we'll join you guys like tomorrow.
Tomorrow we join them at the hotel as well.
So we are entering the market. That there was the outside one, and there is also this one called the Masoko Kariokor.
Check, come on.
Alright. It's in the slow.
Let's just wait for the family. I think you're moving too fast.
Considering after a year, what
No, I'm asking you stuff. You're not even guessing. Even is all. You can start with down, then up, then just see what's going.
Okay. So we are inside the mall, and this place sells stuff like machinery. There's the machinery. There is you are into cooking, some African dish. Wow. These are nice. Hizi zinatengenezwa na mkeka, yeah. Kama hizo wauza vipi? Does anyone want a hat for the beach?
No, it's too heavy.
It's too heavy. Acha tuangalie kwanza retarejea basi.
Oh, this. Oh, yeah, I will. We will find them around.
We'll find them around. There's the praying mat. Yes? Pardon?
They're shopping.
Oh, they're shopping. It's okay. It's okay. All right. All right. Pardon? What? Nini? So we just tunaangalia kwanza alafu ndo tujue kile ambacho tutataka. Kita, you back?
I'm back.
Kita's disappeared again. No, I was waiting for Kit. These combs look Asian.
Ancient. That's what I told him.
These are the combs. Kit, these are the combs you used. Your mama used on you when you was a baby. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, nice one. Hiyo ya kumond. Motor and peso.
I have a small one. Just like
Yeah.
I have a small one.
Probably about 5.
Eh?
Zima.
Niko salama. Asante.
Jamani, karibuni.
Tuko pamoja. Some fertilizer. But ni kubwa sana.
These will be too heavy for you.
Yeah. If it was a little bit flat, yeah.
I look like I'm going to poop.
Thanks. Wow, this is big. I will take a look at the ceiling. The ceiling is weird. Whew. We are on the first floor. Okay. Whew.
When we come back, we'll start going through this way because I'm going to get that shit. Yeah. Oh, I can't bring it back though. Well, fuck. Hey! Hey, please.
Where did Spikes go to? Where is yeah. We start from where, Spikes? Okay. This is a very, very big market. There are two places. There was the one where we were at outside that sells just the fruits, vegetables, clothing, even carving, but most of the time it's just they sell fruit. But on this one, they sell fertilizers. They sell woven products also.
I got
Sewing machines. Actually, they even get to sell farm products. If you want to trap a rat, there you go. Conscious spikes are already in the same direction.
my nephew had it.
I also have a.
We go down.
Yeah, let's go down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a.
But my 380 has
Yeah.
I put hollow points in it to give it extra cake. Yeah. It may not.
Yeah, whole point is a bullet in the egg, the whole apple.
Nakuuliza kama market ya Masai iko karibu, Masai market
Oh,
ya.
Masai Market.
Because that would be nice. Yeah.
Sure thing. Yes?
Let's.
I think update some agricultural products.
We was on this side, we didn't go on this side.
But I think
No, we came through here. Did we go over here though?
We went to side.
I think they're just selling agricultural products. This side. What side?
Yeah, I see that. Oh, we didn't go this way.
Yeah.
No, we went this way.
Yeah, we went this way. Yeah.
It's no big deal.
I'm looking for the other market. The market is itself.
The souvenirs,
I
yeah.
asked them where the market is. This one has a lot of horticulture out here.
Yeah.
Whether go to the other two, but there's a lot of the Masai, the souvenirs.
We're heading out. You're looking for a place whereby we can buy some souvenirs.
Hapa tunatoka kule road lakini wapi pale? Wanaitwa Bakoko.
Oh yeah. No, but
Tunapoangalia kitalii watu wanataka
maybe around like maybe January to
Masai market here.
but it don't get down like in Texas.
You nani?
Texas is every year. Texas is summertime. Like I saw, yeah, get more people was freezing in the house because y'all don't need no heat, and y'all got them little flimsy windows, right? Oh, yeah, I know you can't no flimsy windows. They got hurricanes.
Old town area.
Very popular.
Okay.
The area that we're in right now. There's a certain coziness about us. You know what I mean? I'm always glad when I see Spike sweating like this because then I know it's not just me.
get a duffel bag.
And you too. I'm glad you.
Oh no,
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
of course not. It's two
I'm sorry.
totally different climates. Two totally different.
I start feeling like, what's wrong with me? Why am I the only one sweating in the crowd?
Well, that's the thing. Even in the summertime, it don't get that hot.
Well, it's got a humidness about it too. What it is, though, man.
No, I'm switching
That
too.
beer you drinking, flushing. Flushing your system. That beer. Flushing your system. Well, everything's flushing. The whole environment, the food, everything's flushing our system.
Cause I even had duffels like I had. Nobody else, but that's Western nonsense. Yeah, people come in here. Yeah, they don't. I ain't had no cigarettes, no candy. That's why you see people up every time it's just walking.
You know what? I'm wondering if that's the reason why you're not getting bit by them damn mosquitoes. I thought about that this morning. Check it out.
Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in. We are just trying to locate the nearest Maasai market because we need to get some souvenirs, you know, to check like back home with us. It has been a delight. We're still interacting. You'll get more footages. The family is just behind us, so you can imagine the rest. But you'll get more footages once you log onto the Blackwood Fire. Let me get this correct. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We're just trying to locate the market, the Maasai market, where everyone can get to buy